The road to Scottish Summit starts here. This is the Power Platform Podcast. Join Rex de Koning, Ana Inés Urrutia de Sousa, and Paddy Byrne as they talk to the Microsoft community about their stories.
Hello and welcome to the Power Platform Podcast. We're sponsored by Proximo 3, and we are...
Hi, it's Anna, also part of the hosts from the podcast. So welcome everyone.
And I'm Rex Koning, also one of the co-hosts, and with us tonight is...
Hello, my name is Amanda Sterner, and I'm very glad to join you tonight to talk a little bit about Scottish Summit that I'm very excited for, actually. So this is going to be a great conversation.
We hope so. Well, thank you for coming and for making some time in your schedule. I know that you've been busy lately, and we're going to talk a bit about that. So you recently been on holiday, right?
Yes, so I've been on a very long holiday, 6 weeks. That's so nice. I mean, I would love to be off all summer, but I have to work sometimes, I guess. So I just said to the guys here that, sorry for being a little bit like not completely back to back to like my being my normal self, because I'm still on vacation mode. But
Yeah.
it's good with conversations like this, getting ready for a fun autumn of work, community, co-pilot, I guess.
we didn't last long enough without saying that, did we?
No. Amanda, can you tell us a little bit where you were? I think that this could be one tiny hint from where you were, but can you share with us?
Yeah, so I'm from Stockholm, Sweden, where I'm working as a. When we're releasing this, I changed jobs, so I'm not sure about what my current title would be. My current title is technical architect, which I don't know. I don't think it describes what I'm doing. I would say that I'm more of like modern work, making it work for you, making your tools work for you. I'm going to think of something smart to put that in my title on LinkedIn. But working as a consultant, helping customers, making sure that what they're paying for is that they're using it, the full Microsoft 365. So as you can hear, I'm not a completely Power Platform girl. I don't know if I even would consider myself a maker, or do you even say maker nowadays, or is that like
I don't know.
old term?
I don't know. Might be.
Sorry, okay.
Yeah, I still use Maker a lot. I don't use Citizen Dev Developer anymore. I think that's...
Oh no, I don't think
changing.
you use that anymore.
No. That's sort of
Amanda?
frowned upon in certain circles.
Where have you been on holiday? Share it with us. And that's what I meant with this.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm like, how are we cutting here?
No.
Oh,
Keep
it's
going.
a circle. I was like, is it a strawberry? I have my small eyes here. Yeah, I can see it now. I mean, I thought it was a strawberry, and I'm like, yeah, I live in Sweden with lots of strawberries. Yes, I've been to Japan. That's what you're referring to. I've been to Tokyo. I really love Japan, so I've been there a couple of times, and now I was longing for it a lot, but I don't think it's that kid friendly. So now we finally had the time to leave my child at his grandparents for a week, and we went there ourselves. We sang karaoke, we ate curry. I bought lots of small trinkets and stuff. I don't know, many random stuff here for my
Oh,
office.
yeah.
Yeah, but Buttercups, is that her English name?
I
don't know.
Is it Powerproof?
Yes.
How long does it take you to get to Tokyo from Stockholm? What's the flight like?
Since they're not going past Russia right now, I think it was from München 13 and a half hours.
Okay, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, before it was 9 hours, so
Yeah, but you now, if you go with 9 hours, you don't know if you're going to land alive or not. So it's
that's
better
true.
to take
That's true.
13
No,
hours.
I mean, you're in air. It doesn't matter, but it's long, but it's worth it. Have you been? Any of you?
I've been, yes, last year.
Like, no.
Last year, yes. I loved it as well.
Yeah, it's very very different from Sweden at least. So that's why I really like it, and it was warm. I only been there during December, so I was sweating like a pig, buying like cooling mists and cooling napkins. But yeah, it was hot.
What
It
did you
was
like the
nice.
most about the trip?
I don't know, singing karaoke. No, but I just love that. I could sing karaoke all the time. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Nice to know. It's
Yeah,
good to
and
know.
yeah, you know, I don't drink alcohol, so I can sing karaoke whenever during the day, evening, morning. I'm there alone singing.
I won't do you the harm for your ears when I do karaoke.
No, but that doesn't matter. I mean, the meaning of karaoke is that it's supposed to be fun. So
Oh yeah.
as long as you enjoy singing, it doesn't matter how it sounds. You don't want to sing karaoke with people like, ah. That was me pretending to sing good if you didn't
Have
hear that.
Have you ever played karaoke roulette?
No,
What is
what is
No,
that?
that?
no. There's this pub in Bristol we used to go to, and I'm not a karaoke fan, but we went along one night and there's this thing called karaoke roulette on, and it's quite a rough and ready pub, and you put your name up and they just pick a song. It's just a random song, and it
Oh,
was so much fun watching it. I didn't participate, but it was so much fun. There was this guy got he went up on stage and he got System of a Down, Toxicity.
And that
So
that
he
that
just sang that at
and that is
karaoke.
the kind of music we're singing like seriously. So we saw System of a
Yeah.
Down, Slipknot, Corn,
nice.
Disturbed. That's like
It was
that
so
is what we are singing. No, I love it. But the big thing
yeah,
in Japan is that you're in like your closed rooms, so it's not on a stage for everyone.
that's
So
not on
it's
stage.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
I know this was in
Yeah,
front of the busy pub, and this other guy got "Don't You Wish Your Girlfriend Was Hot Like Me." It's it's this guy with long hair. It's just like it's it was just so funny.
I went with some colleagues from work in Tokyo, and we didn't knew each other that much to be drunk in a karaoke. I don't drink either, but everyone drinking, and I
Yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, and it was a bonding moment, I would say. Yeah, it was crazy. It's
And it's
very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, you should singing karaoke in Tokyo is definitely a bucket list thing everybody should do once.
You should do it, guys.
Yes. Do it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so
We come to Tokyo sometime.
yes.
That might be the biggest bridge to cross.
You need to go. All right. So thank you very much. We wanted to create a little bit of sense of what you like and what you don't like, and what you have been doing in the last couple of weeks. So thank you for that. And I'm handing over to Rex.
Yeah, well, normally we ask what people do in the day job. You already mentioned something, of course. So we're gonna shift
No.
the level a little bit. So can you explain what you do, for example, in the community world? Because I know you do some things with Teams and some Copilot stuff.
Yeah, that's more fun. For work, we inspire customers and make decisions, yada yada. But community wise, I have a lot of fun things going on. So looking at a normal day, only what I do with the community. First and foremost, I'm one of the organizers of a Swedish conference called Teamsdagen, which is Teams Day in English. We are having our next conference. I'm like looking at my calendar here. 1st of October, and it will be the 5th time. And we're in like a beautiful big venue in Stockholm. It's a it's an old church, so that's like a little bit weird. But now during the pandemic, they changed to like a conference venue. So there, I'm one of the organizers, and now it's full speed on making sure that the speakers have somewhere to sleep, making sure we have something to eat, we have an agenda. I'm actually hosting a workshop, so I'm trying to sell some tickets for that. And it's two other MVP friends. That's Linus Consby and Morten Hellebro. We've been in it from the start. So in 2019 was when we started planning the first time, and now we have a few other community friends that's on board. So we're just doing everything, and it's very fun. And as you know, you're also part of a Scottish Summit that it takes a lot of time. You get to learn a lot of new people and do things that you maybe shouldn't have done if you weren't doing community stuff. And besides that, I'm also having a podcast. I mean, it's a little bit embarrassing because I never listen to podcasts. I don't know. I can't do with the format. I need to read. I like to read blog posts. I like scrolling on LinkedIn and X. But I said to a couple of friends, like, we should try it. We should try just sitting, and instead of having our shit chat, we're having a podcast instead. So it's with Simon Ågren. He's also an MVP within Microsoft 365. And then we have Ola Ström, who's working with Windows 365. And I don't know, for me, that's like a black hole somewhere else. So a normal day, some very very relaxing investigating, trying to write down some questions and thinking a little bit about it, and then we just record. It's very fun. I really like the format of talking to each other, and I hope that some people enjoy listening. I mean, we have listeners, I promise. And of course, I mean, trying to blog. Are you blogging, any of you?
I tried.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
The
yeah.
inspiration comes and goes. Like there's
Mm.
might be a month that I write 3 blogs, and then there's 3 months that I'm just
Yeah.
nah.
I really love writing, but I feel like there are other people in the community. They're so fast, and I don't want to write the same post like, I don't know, 2 months after. And that is also always my number one tip to new people joining the community, that your voice is always needed. But even though I'm still sitting there like, oh, is my voice really needed? Do I need to write this again? But
Of
yeah,
course it is.
Yeah, I have the exact same problem. Every time I think I want to write about subject X, yeah, but there are so many blogs with the same subject, and indeed the same like you, two people just starting. I always say just blog about it anyway, because your thought of mind is different than theirs, so it's bound to be a different story, a new angle. But still, I don't do it myself.
But
Yeah,
I think
so
that also what we have to add sometimes is like the experience that we have with the product that is unique to us, right? And I think that that's the added value. So, yeah. Sorry, Patty, you wanted to say something?
No, I wasn't going to say it. I was just going to say that I've not blogged for a while now, but I am starting to do some. I tend to spend more time with rebranding than blogging. Like, I actually quite like all the brand stuff, and I've been rebranding for like the past year and a half, and I still haven't settled on it. So, but I'm almost there, and that's going to get settled. So, it's just
Yay.
procrastination, really.
So we should all write at least one blog post this
Hmm.
day. No, not this day, but now. No, but
Not today, no.
not today.
Yeah.
But it is fun. It is really fun to write, and yeah, and of course there's like lots of random stuff with Microsoft. You know, they always have different ideas, and I'm doing a little like LinkedIn thing about Copilot here in Sweden, where we're trying to share Copilot tips. And yeah, there's just a lot going on all the time, and I think that's pretty fun. So when you do things, more things come to you, and it's just like an ever never ending loop. So this summer I was a judge in a UC Awards. So like traditionally, I not traditionally, but I'm thinking Microsoft Teams is like collaboration, SharePoint, and the other part is like telephony, unified communications, etc. I'm coming from SharePoint, so I'm working more with those parts. But for some reason, I have many like friends and peers that working with telephony and Teams, and I get dragged in all those kinds of different uh, things, such as being a judge in this competition called User Awards 2024. That was hosted by a British magazine called UC Today. So I read lots of entries about the best Teams contact center, the best Teams solution, and yeah, it was fun. It was a new kind of experience, and yeah. Maybe I will do it again. Maybe I won't. We'll see if they want me.
That's one of the great things about doing community work, working in the community, is the amount of opportunities you've got to try completely new things. Like even we talk about podcasts. I don't think I would have ever started a podcast or been involved in a podcast if it wasn't for this coming along, this opportunity coming along. There's like judging in the Imagine Cup and things like that I've done. I wouldn't have ever thought. There's so many things to get involved in, and I think we sometimes don't realise how lucky we are that we've got those opportunities to get involved in things like that. I mean, organising a conference, that's never on my list. Or even helping organise a conference. What? No.
Yeah, I don't think I thought of that either. We landed here somehow.
No, but it's fun, and like the best part is that you do it, and if you don't enjoy it, well, heck, you tried it, you won't do it again. So that's, or you love it and you do it many times more. So it could be a win and a lose, or just a learning experience.
Yeah, and I think that because it's part of the community stuff as well, it's sort of, if you don't like it and next year you don't want to be part of it, no one will say, okay, like, it's something that you may or may not want to do it if you don't feel like it's the right path for you. Maybe community events or organizing is not for you and you prefer blogging or podcasts or, contributing in a different way. And that's one of the things that I find so beautiful from our community. Yeah.
Cool. So you're no stranger to conferences then, big conferences. There's a big conference coming up in October called Scottish Summit. Who'd have thought? Have you been to any previous Scottish Summits? Have you got any highlights or tales from previous Scottish Summits that you'd like to share with us?
No, that was very harsh. No, but no, I have not been before, but Scottish Summit has definitely been like a bucket list conference that I want to attend at least once. Or actually, now I'm lying because I had a session.
You did a virtual session in 2021.
I had a session online during the pandemic. That is like a big haze. Maybe I was pregnant. Maybe I had like a young child at home. I don't remember, but that is correct, Rex. And now I remember that. But that's not the same thing. That doesn't count. But yes, I've attended, but from my home.
I think it counts. Because that's a lot of people's first entry into the community as well, and entry into speaking is virtual.
Of course,
absolutely counts.
I didn't mean like speaking opportunity doesn't count, but I wanted to attend Scottish Summit in Scotland and meet people and not sitting at my kitchen table. So yeah, of course it counts. Yeah, I had forgotten about that. I didn't even remember what we talked about. I think it was me and Carolina actually.
Yeah, it might be because like 90% of the times that I see you, I see her. You're together. You come together. Yes. It's like, yeah,
we're one entity.
But I think that you do something really interesting with the workshops that you provide, and maybe, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah, if nothing. Okay.
It was indeed with Carolina, by the way, and it was about modern teamwork with Teams as a platform, why and how with real life demos.
Yeah, that was a long title. Yeah, That's nice. I mean, we talked about like the same kind of topics since start. How you can have a smoother, nicer life with teams. It's just the story that gets more fun and better with time.
And now you have all the Copilot stuff to add on it,
Exactly.
and that sells very well. Uh, all right, then. Speaking a little bit about the next Scottish Summit that, of course, you are part of, and yeah, you will be involved. Do you want to share with us what are you going to do and anything related to your session that you would like to share with us and with the people listening to us?
So it's like we said in the beginning, it's quite some time before, so I haven't checked out the agenda yet, but I will do that and make sure to watch at least a couple of sessions. We'll see how many. It's always like a hard mix between watching sessions from people you know from before because you're their friends and watching sessions from people I don't know because it's nice to learn something new. So I'm gonna make up a nice mixture of that. Um, Me and Carolina, we usually talk maybe a month before it's time to do a session and just fix our slides and go through everything because we have like a, a concept that we're doing. Now we're doing 99 problems, but teams ain't one. And the beauty of that is that you can change it how much you want. We have our same album covers that we're shooting every time we're meeting each other. We have some nice rhymes, but the demos, we change them every time. And I just love that because that makes us, we can be like on our toes. It can be fresh, it can be new. It's not demos that's super old. And of course, we have tips that are old because they're hidden. And I saw here, I'm like looking at my desk. I have so much going on here, but I bought a sticker sheet that I'm going to bring. Um, this is for, is this like not safe for work? So this is my frog flipping you
I
off.
want one of those.
Yeah, so this is coming for like, yeah, from the swag bag. From the swag bag, that will be a nice treat. I'm very happy about these frogs.
You also sometimes bring some stuff like some, you will call it sweets, but I would not call it sweets. They're the worst that I've ever tried.
Yes,
Are you planning to do that as well now?
I think so. I think we're bringing candy. We usually do that. I want to buy licorice, but I think last time I bought like Maum. I don't know,
No, I
but
didn't
I
try it. I'm fine, thank
no
you.
no. I want licorice. I want people to burn on the inside when they're eating my candy. I don't know. I just like to see people suffer when they
You know
eat my
that
candy.
Sarah, I don't know, she brought to MVP Summit like a bag of candy that you can buy in the airport in Sweden that you can, put
Yeah.
everything in a huge bag. And I was so happy, put my hand in it and eat it something, and it was so disgusting. Like, when you see something and the flavor doesn't match. Oh my God. I've been trying since then. But have you ever tried it, Patty and Rex?
I have
Tried it.
some. It was at an event in the Netherlands last year. There were some speakers from Sweden. I don't know their names anymore, but they had some licorice, so some spicy licorice
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Was it? No, you're mental.
Well, I like spicy and I like licorice, so it's a good match. But
Perfect combination.
See, I don't like licorice, so even if it's spicy, I don't like it.
I tried one that is good, but Sarah likes the salty ones,
Yeah.
so it's very confusing as a flavor. It's very confusing.
I love it.
Salty sweets does not sound good. It doesn't feel to me.
yeah, well, in Netherlands we also have licorice. That's basically, and I think that's the same with human. It's double salted. If you take a bite out of that, it breaks down everything in your head. But for some reason, it works.
I will give it a try. I think it's an acquired taste, so maybe you never know. I'm
We'll see
open.
if maybe I will try to bring some licorice. I'm gonna do my best. It's my flipping off frogs and some licorice.
Good. All right.
All right. Well, like you mentioned, at the Scottish Summit, you're looking forward to, well, probably visiting some
Yeah.
sessions. Are there any more things that you look really forward to, like social events and socializing with people, networking with people?
Of course, meeting people. And what I love about these events, that's like a little bit of a mixture in topics. It's not just Microsoft Teams or just, I don't know, collaboration, Microsoft 365, is that I usually meet a lot of people outside my normal circle. And it's very fun to meet people that, I don't know, I don't meet otherwise. Of course, me and Carolina, we usually we go there together. We're like the Swede and the Finn, but otherwise, it's I'm really looking forward to meeting fresh faces and some old faces like Anna's face. Yeah.
Good.
Oh
Is there? Sorry.
no, I'm just gonna say old as in
It's
acquaintance.
okay.
not-
I know that I
yeah.
have my crinkle, and this. How do you call it? This the yeah. It doesn't matter.
Crow's feet, as we call it.
Yes. So all of this, I know I have an old face, Amanda. Thank you very much.
No.
It's fine. I understood. Is there anything that for people that is just starting in the community that you would like to recommend when they come to this event for the first time?
I think that first of all, don't. I know that you're there to learn stuff, but sometimes it can easily be that you're doing sessions 100%, and I think it's very important to talk to people as well. So you don't have to watch sessions every hour. You can also talk to people, talk to vendors. A great opportunity is like catching up with people before sessions outside when you're queuing, or asking the speaker a question afterwards. The speakers love to answer questions, so it's and people are usually really friendly, and at smaller events like this, at smaller events like this, people are there to meet people. They like it. Most
Yeah,
of them.
absolutely. All right then. So I don't think, guys, if you have any other question for Amanda.
No questions from me now.
Okay, very good. So a couple of things before we leave the floor for you, Amanda, to introduce your socials and where people can find you and so on. Patty, what is the hashtag?
Hashtag Scottish Summit 24. 2020. I got it
2024.
wrong. I got it wrong. Hashtag Scottish Summit 2024. is the hashtag.
This is an ongoing battle that we have, Amanda, that we never remember.
We really wanted you on the last week with your big finger to do the hashtag, Anna. You were missed.
Oh, I have it here. I have the stitches.
That's too much hashtagging.
It's yeah. And Rex, where people can find the tickets.
The tickets can be found at scottishsummit.com/tickets, and we have tickets there for the main event, of course. We have tickets for the workshops. We have a wonderful cabaret evening on Saturday evening, and on Friday evening we have the pub quiz and the UK Community Awards.
So get your tickets. Use the hashtag. I don't know what else. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Amanda, now you can share.
And that is me, and that is the address to my blog, amandasteiner.com, where I used to blog very often, and now it's I'm happy if I reach more blog posts than the yearly This Is What Happened at Ignite. But all my links are there. Otherwise, I'm mostly active on LinkedIn. I think that's like a perfect format of being fun, serious, and not write that long. So Amanda Sterner, you will find me there. I have some stars in my name as well. And X, of course, but do people use X anymore? I'm not sure. I don't know. It's what is it? I think it's Amanda S. Sterner. Yeah, that's it. That's my middle name. That's the S in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, from our end, thank you very much for your time tonight. We appreciate the effort and coming, to make this episode happen. We're really looking forward for your session, and I know that all of us were looking forward for the licorice and for the frogs. Yes, I think I want one of those in my skin. Lovely. Well, thank you very much, Paddy, Rex. Anything you would like to add?
Nothing for me. Just thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks
No,
Amanda,
I
for joining
just
us.
think we need to make a tattoo stencil then out of the flipping frog, and use it for some kind of charity event.
Flipping frog. It's a great thing. Well, thanks for having me, and hopefully my still on vacation brain sounded sort of smart. At least I promise I am a smart and fun person, and you will see at Scottish Summit.
See
Lovely.
you there, Amanda.
Thank you.
Take care.
We're gonna see you there. Thank
The road to Scottish Summit starts here. This is the Power Platform Podcast. Join Rex de Koning, Ana Inés Urrutia de Sousa, and Paddy Byrne as they talk to the Microsoft community about their stories.